There's been speculation that I'm parading around as a superhero. I'm just not the hero type, clearly.
All right, John, what sets Iron Man apart from other superheroes?
I think the cast, more than anything, because he could have easily have just been one of the many superhero movies that are coming out or have come out.
And was there some resistance or a sense of risk with Robert being signed on?
Well, you know, most of the time you cast somebody in these superhero films, they like to have the hero be the thing that defines the actor. Even when you have like Christian Bale or Tobey Maguire who've been at it for a while, or people who are relatively unknown like Hugh Jackman, at least in the States he was at the time, the role defines them. In the case of Robert, he's going to define Iron Man. So there's a lot riding on that piece of casting. And I think that when a studio like Marvel sets out to make their first film, there's anxiety. They want to have a safe choice, and I know that they would have preferred me go with something a little bit more boring than Robert, because he was going to define not only the movie, but the studio.
And was it tough to convince Marvel that you were the right director and this was the right approach?
Well, they had approached me. The movie Elf did quite well in the States and got good notices. And then I did a movie called Zathura that didn't do very well at the box office, but got very good notices there too, and that was an effects-driven film. So I think that combination made them very comfortable. And fortunately also, when superhero franchises have taken a shot with people coming out of the independent world, they've done quite well for themselves.
There's quite an unusual amount of sort of political comment, I suppose, in the film. You know, it engages with the ideas of terrorist blowback and war profiteering, which is kind of, you know, heavy stuff for a comic book movie. Was that a risky move, or was there some resistance to that? It's
risky because you don't want to ever get into a position where you're not fun for the audience. Let's put politics aside. It's my job as a filmmaker to entertain people and to allow them to have some sort of escapist experience, to take their mind off their problems for 2 hours. That's really the core of my gig. And when Iron Man first came about, he was a weapons manufacturer in the early 60s when we were going into Vietnam, and it was not popular then. It was a very divisive character, and we wanted to maintain that sort of ambiguity. And it took a guy like Robert to be able to really present himself in a way where he is charming in spite of the fact that on paper he might not be the most savory character.
Terrific. Thank you, sir.
Great. Thank you very much.